Hey guys, this is just a video to show you some of the A to Z's of British slang. So I'm going to go through the entire alphabet and give you a word that people use as slang rather than using a proper word for what they want to say. So first of all, we have A. So A is anging without the H. So angin. That person is angin. So basically angin means that person's ugly, not pleasant to the eyes, not really attractive to you. Next we have B. B is ballistic. So that means like really angry or really upset by something. So say, I came home half an hour late after my curfew. My mum went ballistic. So she just got really angry and just had a massive paddy, really. Next, C. C is for cushy, which basically means cool, something's fine, pleasant. That person over there is cushy. Or, oh, my room's just got painted, it's really cushy. So it just means something, it's just like a pronunciation word, really. Next is D. D is for dump. Most people probably use this one because it means basically to go take a poo. I'm going to go take a dump. It's a pretty nasty slang word, really. Next is E. E, elbow grease. My mum uses that all the time. Give it some elbow grease. Basically means to put some effort into it. So if you're cleaning the bathroom and you're like, Mom, I can't get this off the wall, give it some elbow grease. Give it some oomph. Next is F. F is frigging. Basically kind of like fucking, but like you say like fucking hell. Some people prefer to say friggin' hell, as maybe they don't like to swear. Next is G. G is for gander. Quite a few people I know use the word gander, and I have started using gander as well. It basically means to look at something, so, oh, let's have a gander at that, or let's go have a gander at the new house, something like that. Next is H, which means hammered. Most people use hammered. It basically means to be very drunk. Oh, last night I can't remember anything because I was absolutely hammered. Next is I, which is iffy. So it's kind of a hard thing to describe. You say something like, oh, I don't know about that, I'm feeling a bit iffy about it. It's unsure, a bit doubtful. It's kind of an odd feeling that only, I think, iffy can describe. J, jugs. I hear like loads of boys just talking about it. Jugs. Oh, look at her jugs. Basically means women's boobs, really. Slang term for boobs. K, a knuckle sandwich. Basically meaning to punch someone in the mouth to shut them up. If you don't shut up, I'm going to give you a knuckle sandwich. L, a loner. Basically meaning someone on their own. So like you walk down the street and they're like, oh, look at that loner. Or, do you know Holly? She's a real loner. M, which is making tracks. I don't hear a lot of people say it, but sometimes I do say it a few times. It's basically when someone's like, oh, should we go do this now? Oh, no, I'm going to make tracks and head home. So it's basically just leaving the situation or heading to somewhere that you need to be. N is numpty. I sometimes use numpty, not as often as I used to, but it basically means an idiot. Oh, you're such a numpty. O, off your rocker, which basically means acting crazy, being mad, like crazy person. So like, oh my god, I can't believe you just jumped off that 60-foot building. You must be off your rocker. is puke. So basically vomit. Oh, don't make me look at food, I think I'm gonna puke. Q is queer, which have quite a few people used to describe a homosexual or gay person. They basically mean the same thing, but I didn't know which one to say because I didn't want to be offensive, really. So yeah. Oh, they're so queer. Or it's like kind of sometimes to describe someone who acts a bit gay, but they're obviously not gay. R, ripped. Basically a man with a lot of muscles. Oh, look at that guy over there, he's ripped. S, scrounge. I use scrounge quite a lot, or scrounger. It basically means to sponge off somebody else. So like, oh, you're such a scrounge, you always ask me for things. Oh, why can't you buy that yourself? Oh, why haven't you got any money, you're such a scrounge. Basically means that someone just constantly borrows stuff from you. T, tits up. Basically something that's gone wrong. Oh, I was painting my room and everything just went tits up. So basically it's just something that goes wrong, really. There's no other way to explain it. U, umpteen. Something my mum uses quite a lot and I have picked up off her. This basically means loads and lots of times. I've asked you umpteen times to do this. I've asked you umpteen times not to do that. V, vamoose. It's a pretty weird rude word, but I've heard a few people say it sometimes, not that often as when I used to hear it when I was a kid. It basically means to leave somewhere, leave quickly, or if you keep standing here, you better vamoose. W, wanker. Loads of people say this. It's basically a abusive word to say to someone when you're kind of pissed off at them about something. So basically it means like an idiot or a horrible person. I can't believe they said that to me, they're such a wanker. X. I couldn't really think of anything for X, so I kind of just went with Xmas, which basically means Christmas. Like some people in the holidays just say, have a nice Xmas, because they're maybe too lazy to say Christmas. I don't know. Y. Yob. My nana uses the word yob. Basically means a youthful person that is seen as horrible or ruining the society or something like that. Oh, have you seen all these yobs that walk around town, sort of thing. Z. A zit. Basically a spot. Oh man, you have the most minging zit on your face. Pretty offensive word, to be honest. So yeah, that's the A to Z of some of the slang words that are used. Hope you enjoyed it.